I'm Mark Monlux, and this is your Friday night movie recommendation. The year is 2015. A lot of things were happening, earthquakes amongst them. So, in Nepal, there were two different earthquakes. The first one hit at a magnitude of 7.8, and not too long after that, another one of 7.3. You can imagine, this did a lot of damage. Some countries are not really well known for their building codes and also are well known for ancient structures, which do not hold up to an earthquake of this magnitude. Later in the year, Pakistan, also not very well known for its building codes, 7.5 magnitude. So, damn. Okay, the some inventions came out. We have the Apple Pencil. I love my Apple Pencil. And also Apple Music came out. We're looking at the Oscars, Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance is its other title, won Best Picture. On the New York Times bestseller list, the one that remained there the longest was The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. In the Billboard Top 100, Uptown Funk by Mark Ronson and featuring Bruno Mars. I really love that song, Uptown Funk. That's a great song. Well, anyway, it was number one. Let's see, other things that happened in the news. Water was discovered on Mars. New Horizon, a spacecraft sent out by NASA, did a flyby of Pluto. It's the farthest, or rather the closest where it came to Pluto. Let's see, the Supreme Court announced that same-sex marriage was legal throughout the country. Caitlyn Jenner came out as announced their transsexuality. Let's see. California outlawed revenge porn, and Radio Shack filed for bankruptcy. I really miss Radio Shack. You never know how much a particular thing is involved in your life until it's gone. That and, Tandy Leather. Anyway, so moving on. Here are some of the TV shows that came out in 2019. Oh man, there were a slew of really good shows. The Man in the High Castle, Agent Carter, Better Call Saul, iZombie, Sense8, Humans, Mr. Robot, The Magicians, and my favorite, Ash versus the Evil Dead. Now, there were a bunch more, but I mainly just picked ones that I really enjoyed and liked watching. I could pick up and rewatch Better Call Saul again because it just holds up. I kind of stopped watching iZombie after season 4. Let's see. And I kind of stopped watching Mr. Robot after season 1. So maybe I should go back and finish off those. Let's see. Now, I was really tempted to make my movie recommendation another werewolf movie. The idea of telling you guys about Hal, which is basically, a British commuter train gets stuck out in the woods and there's, something in the woods, or is it on the train? Man, I really enjoyed the film, but since I did 2 werewolf movies in a row, I thought, I can't be werewolves each and every month. Instead, I'm going to go with The Witch. Highly acclaimed. A lot of people saw it. I'm going to be really surprised if you haven't seen it, but then I have to remind myself this is over 10 years ago. Maybe you haven't seen The Witch, in which case you should see The Witch. Now, it's set in the 1600s, and during the time when Puritans were colonizing the United States. and they weren't doing a terribly good job of living because they were Puritans, not survivalists. And so this is the story of one family that gets excommunicated from the community, which means that they have to go out and live in the woods by themselves. So the story is a lot about man versus nature, about capability versus ineptitude, about, and then it goes into religion, being part of a structure of religion, or being, or this, what's the reverse of a structure? What are your options for belief? And it just speaks on, the witch just speaks on so many levels. All of these people are having a crisis of faith. All of them are having a crisis of survival. All of them are just extremely, the desperation. Now, the movie's highly authentic in its look. They got some folks who were historians and knew what they were doing to actually build the sets for this with actual thatch huts, and you can just practically feel the cold and the miserableness of it. It's superb. The director did a fantastic job. He didn't go for any of the standard tropes. He wanted to do something unique, and he really nailed it. So I also did a movie poster of this, and I also have an enamel pin I made because it's got a bit of a cult following now, and it's one of the reasons that I'm going to encourage you to make it your Friday night movie. If you like my movie recommendations, please like and follow. I appreciate that so much, and I'll see you next week.